You're worried with the new changes, you're not very sure which template to follow, and you're also struggling in summarizing all the changes. If this is you, this video is going to be very interesting and helpful for you. Hello everyone, this is Vishal from Visual Language Experts. If you're struggling with the speaking changes for academic or for core, you do not need to watch any other video because I'm going to summarize everything. Yes, so I'm going to give you the hacks and I'm going to show you the changes so that you can use them and prepare for your PTE exam and get your desired scores in 2025. This is just going to be for speaking module. I'm going to upload videos on writing, reading and listening in the coming days, so stay tuned. Now let me talk about hack number 1. This is a very interesting hack. I've been using this for now 5 to 6 years and my students are also using this. So what you have to do is when you come across introduction in the real exam, if you are struggling in remembering the template, you can quickly take some notes over there and write the template easily. Okay. So this is really helpful for templates, for describe image, for retell lecture. And sometimes students also face difficulties in memorizing essay. So you can take some notes and write down template quickly in the introduction time. Now, after you are done with the introduction, then your read aloud is gonna start straight away. Okay, so you will not have time to write down. Okay, so this is very important hack. Now let's move to the second hack. Now, what happens in read aloud is that if you are speaking entire paragraph, you will be exhausted. Okay, and when it comes to repeat sentences, everyone along with you will be speaking repeat sentences, so sometimes it's hard to concentrate. So the hack is that you use 12-word strategy or one-line strategy in read aloud. You will not be exhausted, okay, for repeat sentences, and you will be the first one to finish your read alouds. So all the other students will be speaking read aloud, performing it, and you will be able to do repeat sentences without a lot of noise. This is very helpful hack. Now I'm using Visual Language Experts portal. This is the most accurate portal you will get. You can sign up here for free and practice unlimited exam questions for free for all the tasks. Yes, coding is only limited for free 15 credits for first 15 credits. Then you can purchase it for a very nominal price. Now let me quickly show you the read aloud demonstration. Now I'm going to the weekly prediction and over here I'm going to pick up one of the recent exam questions. You can also practice the recent exam questions from the weekly predictions. So first 12 words, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Cool room temperature inhibited cancer growth in mice. Mice acclimatized to temperatures. Acclimatized. Cool room temperature inhibited cancer growth in mice. Mice acclimatized to temperatures. So I've got 14 out of 15 without microphone. So that means you can also get similar marks in your real exam. Use the strategy as I have demonstrated here. This does give full marks to reading as well. So you don't have to worry if your reading marks are going to go down or not. You are going to get full marks from 12-word strategy to the reading module as well. Now this allows you a time where you don't have to worry about others speaking loudly same time when you're listening to the repeat sentence. So important hack, make sure you take a note of it and use it in your exam as well. The next hack I'm going to talk about is for repeat sentences. For repeat sentences, I have seen students struggle in the content part a lot. So what you have to do is use hybrid strategy in taking the notes. Okay, a lot of students feel that if they take down the initials in repeat sentences, they are not able to retain it. There's not a lot of time. That is actually correct. You don't get a lot of time in repeat sentences. It goes like this. But hybrid strategies allows you to write only few words and retain few words. This helps you in all kind of questions. And that means you are able to get good marks in every single repeat sentence, even in the lengthier ones. Let me quickly show you how I have used this and our students are using this to get good marks in repeat sentence content.
Your abstract should contain the empirical evidence of your research.
Your abstract should contain the empirical evidence of your research. Now, what I've done, I have remembered first 2 to 3 words, and then I have noted down the abbreviations for the remaining part. This is this hybrid strategy I want you guys to follow. So first 2 to 3 words, you can keep it in your mind easily. Students normally forget the middle part and the end part. So we are going to write middle part with abbreviations. And even if you forget 1 to 2 words at the end, that's totally fine, because you would have already covered 80% of the content, and that means you will get 3 out of 3 for the content. You always have to maintain the flow. That is really important, guys. Now, let me show you the scores I have got. I have checked the scores. I've got 12.3 out of 13, which is really a good score considering I'm not using any headphones. Now, this is a hybrid strategies our students are also using. So use this strategy as a hack for your repeat sentences, and definitely you will see the improvement in your scopes. Now, after repeat sentences, you will be getting describe image. For describe image, there has been a major change. Humans are going to recheck your describe image content and beta lecture content for PTE academic. So you have to be very careful that your content should have a differentiation factor. Your content should have variations, trends when it comes to describe image task. So what you have to do when it comes to describe image, you have to make sure that you include trends analysis in your answer. So you can see on your screen, this is the template I'm going to use to perform now in front of you. This is the same templates my students are using, and trust me when I say this, we are getting 90s. Every single day, we are getting 90s in speaking. Even students who want 7, they are also getting 90. So this is the easiest template you will find and a proven one. So let me show you how to perform this task. So I'm going to use the same template for this kind of image. So I'm going to quickly write down the words grapes, basket, machine, transportation, truck, machine, lending machine, we can put conveyor belt, we can put purple. Fruits and grapes was the main topic of the image. Grapes and basket was on the top side of the image. Machine and transportation was on the right side of the image. Truck and machine was also mentioned. Conveyor belt and grapes was also given. Purple and blue was also highlighted. One of the element trucks is maximum, whereas conveyor belt is the minimum. To conclude, fruits and grapes was the key feature of the image. So I've spoken for 26 seconds. In these kind of images, the hack is to write down the keywords quickly. Whatever keywords you can, and then you can repeat a couple of keywords as I have done. But the trick is not to stop and use the template. I have used variations such as like maximum segment, minimum segment. You can use first segment, you can use second segment, and you can also use first stage, second stage, anything. But when it comes to graphs, when it comes to bar charts, over there you have to pick certain number, certain figure, which is highest and which is lowest. Let me show you. Now this is the scores I have got over here. 13.5 out of 15. Again, a very good score because I'm not using any microphone. And this is what you can also do in these kind of images. Now let me show you the bar graph. Now let's say this is a question over here. What you have to do, you have to pick the maximum is 16 to 24 at 70%. So how would you speak? 16 to 24 and 70% is maximum, whereas 65 plus and 8% is minimum. Now let's say instead of 10%, you spoke 9%, that's fine. So 1-2% does not make any difference. In the real exam also, I shuffled 1-2 figures here and there and still got 90. So they are testing your fluency first. Content is also important, but fluency is also very important. So do not break your fluency, even if you make a small tiny mistake. Now this is one of the sample answers also you can see, which I have used for this kind of image, where I have picked thousands of vehicles on the left side, then cars and trucks on the right side, first quarter and second quarter, and then Asian 300 was highest, Asian 40 was lowest, then first quarter in US, and then this. So you can also use same for the sky images, guys. Now, similar changes have been done in retail lecture as well. So for retail lectures, initially students could use single words, but the hack is you have to pick up the phrases. Now, how to pick up the phrases? Sometimes it's really hard to pick long sentences. If you're not able to pick long sentences, you can pick two small phrases. Yes, I have used this in my exam as well, and the students are also doing the same. So in the retail lecture, you have to take small phrases, join them together as a sentence with the connector and that's it. Now let me show you the demonstration of this. So this is a template you have to use for retail lecture. Now let me use this template and show you how to take the notes.
In this lecture, I'd like to focus on the vital role of sustainable business practices in shaping our future. In an era of environmental challenges, the way businesses operate can have far-reaching impacts on our planet and society. Sustainable business isn't just about reducing environmental harm, it's about creating a positive impact. Companies adopting green practices are seeing benefits not only in their environmental footprint, but also in financial performance and public perception. This shift is driven by increased consumer awareness and a global call for corporate responsibility. Moreover, sustainable business practices often lead to innovation. By rethinking materials, energy use, and supply chains, companies are uncovering new, more efficient ways of operating. This innovation is not just beneficial for the environment, it's a catalyst for economic growth and job creation. In conclusion, the move towards sustainable business practices represents a significant opportunity for both environmental preservation and economic prosperity. As future leaders and consumers, your choices and actions will be instrumental in driving this positive change.
Sustainable business, hoping environmental factors, reducing harms. Business shaping up businesses was the main feature of the lecture. Environment factors impacting society was also told in the lecture. Reducing even harms and positive harms was also given in the lecture. Environmental footprints and public relations was also told. Moreover, local call for responsibility and sustainable growth was also highlighted. Catalyst for economic growth was also given. To conclude, prosperity choices and factors were the key features of the lecture. So I spoke about 28 seconds and got 15 out of 15. This is really important that you use mix of phrases, mix of keywords. Now the way I'm writing the keywords is very easy. You have to write important things, but keep writing that, okay? And then join them together if you don't have a big phrase, as I did. So if you have noticed that reducing harms and positive harms or even economic footprint and public perceptions, these were not big phrases. So I joined them together and spoke it like a big phrase. That's what you can also do. But make sure that you focus on the big phrase first. Okay, if you're not able to get 3 to 4 word phrase, then you can pick 2 small phrases and join it and speak it like one phrase. Now this template is going to really help you to get perfect scores. For PTE course, students don't have to worry about the changes in the speaking module. For describe image, they are able to use same template, easy template where they can just pinpoint the things. But for a safer side, use the same template, guys. It's not hard. You can use the same template and you will get full marks for your describe image task. But let's talk about respond to a situation for PTE course students. Now for respond to a situation, it's very important that you pick up phrases instead of words. Yes, I have seen students who pick phrases get better marks in the content, better marks for their listening module as well. So this is very important. I'm going to quickly show you how to perform this task and what's the template you have to use. Cafe and forgetting your bags were the main aspects I would like to discuss. College materials and window are the main concern. Lunchtime and calling the cafe are the areas I want the resolution. Discussing about forgetting your bag are the things I would like to highlight. And responding to the forgetting the bag in cafe will be discussed in the future. So these are the key points where I need your consideration. I would be looking forward to hear back from you. Now, this is what you need to do. You just need to use this template for all the respond to situation types. Just speak the phrases in this template. Sometimes you can use the words as well, but I'll recommend you to use phrases. So it's easier for you, right, to get better marks. And you can use the verbs in continuous form like ing, like I have changed it myself. You can also change it. And this is going to give you perfect scores. Now, for answer short questions, what you have to do, you have to go to prediction files, and over there you will be able to see the predictions for January month soon. You can use this for your revision for answer short questions. Now, this is only available to the VIP users. So let me show you how to use the answer short question prediction. Now, this is a section for answer short questions. Here we have mentioned all the recent exam questions. You will find the question and the answer. Go through these questions. And this is the hack for answer short questions for your PTE speaking module. And good news, guys, we have 5 subscribers who are going to get free templates. They have emailed me the snapshot of the templates. They have been following us, subscribed us for a very long time. So we are going to give them free templates. I have already sent in the emails, and congratulations have been gone to them. So if you are also interested in getting the recent templates, just send us the email with the snapshot that you have subscribed and liked this video. We will be choosing 3 subscribers, 3 lucky subscribers, and we will be sending them free templates. All the best. If you have not subscribed, subscribe this now. Thank you, guys. And if you like the video, give a thumbs up. I will see you in our next tutorial.